What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here for our final unboxing and review video. We're here to take a look at Valkyrie from the Hasbro Marvel Legends Endgame Wave number 3 Thor Build-A-Figure. Valkyrie. This is it. This is the last one, and this is Valkyrie in her Valkyrie outfit. This is my first time getting a good look at the head sculpt, and I'm already a little worried about the face sculpt. I actually think I like the old one better. But the outfit is awesome. Here's the description on the back. Such a small description. Why are they such short descriptions on these? It's crazy. Anyway, artwork on the side, on the top, UPC. Let's go. Where's my blade? I can already tell, without even opening it, that the her sword, what did they call it in the film? I don't remember now. In Ragnarok, they mentioned what the name of her weapon is, but I can't recall right now. It appears to be exactly the same. No surprise. It's kind of what I would have expected anyway. Her weapon is identical. Start with the Build-A-Figure piece just to get it out of the way. We'll do the weapons next so that they don't fall on the floor. Yep, that's exactly the same. How do we get her out with this cape? Does it come off? Yep, there you go. Just slide it right through the back. There's a peg. Shouldn't cause you any problems. Slide it on out of the way. She's wearing heels. That's crazy. There she is. King of Asgard. Oh, it's not that bad. I was worried. For some reason, behind the plastic, the head sculpt didn't look very good, but out of the plastic, you know what? It is better. I was worried that the old one was going to be better, but I actually think I like this one now. It's deceiving. It's deceptive to look at it through the plastic. The other issue with the old one that I had, which I haven't seen too many people talk about, is that it's out of scale. You can see it very, very clearly. This figure, the head is enormous. The head sculpt is just humongous compared to what we've got now on this one. This one's too big. It's out of scale. It's like blown up proportions. So the new one is a huge improvement. I don't know why. Just all the proportions on this one, the scaling is all wrong. So that's from the Thor and Valkyrie 2-pack, where Thor comes with Heimdall's sword. We were looking at that one in the previous video. But so this is all new. All these pieces, all these sculpts are brand new. Yeah, I'm looking at Ghost. Ghost is the only other white figure, female figure, and there's no shared parts. So let's take a look at her articulation because it's a new figure. So we've got a really big neck joint, so she can look all the way up and down. Very loose head, unfortunately. It's a big ball. Yeah, it's just a big ball, so it's loose already. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Shoulder articulation. We're impeded by this little piece of armor here on the one side, but not on the other. Oh, there we go. I got it to go. Of course, the consequence of doing that might be scuffed paint. No, we got lucky this time, but with repeated use, yeah, there we go. Some scuffs here already. So be careful with that. We've got an ab rocker. You can see on the inside of it a little bit. Nice paint detailing here. Nothing on the back. That's where her cape plugs in. We've got this little, what is this? Is this for her weapon or something? What is this for? So this is part of the torso, this flap, but then these are added on top as like a skirt thing. We've got, so it impedes her articulation this way, not so much this way though. We do get upper thigh cuts. There's a big gap on this thigh though, not on this one. Big gap, that's unfortunate. Oh look, there's the 2019, Hasbro, Marvel, 2019. Made in China. There's all the info there. It's nice that they didn't put it on the figure, like visibly on her. It's nice that they kind of tucked it away like that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hasbro. Double jointed knees. Did we look at our arms yet? We didn't look at our arms. We've got very, very slender arms. Single jointed elbows that look anatomically impossible. There's part of her arm that's missing here, Hasbro. These arms could not exist in a human. Is what it seems. But we've got one hand that articulates this way and obviously swivels. And then we've got the hand for her weapon. So presumably this one's for holding on to the reins of her steed. And this one is for holding her weapon as she attacks Thanos' minions. She's wearing heels. That's how much articulation we get out of those. And, of course, they pivot. So, King of Asgard, we've got Valkyrie. Oh, and the cape. We've got some detailing here. I'm not entirely sure what that represents or what that's for. But that completes the look. There's nowhere to tuck this. In the 2-pack one, she has the belt, and you could kind of just tuck this into the belt. But I'm not entirely sure where you would end up tucking this one. So I don't know. If you're going to display her on the shelf, you might not want that around. And you just want her sword. Again, the name escapes me. Go ahead and comment below if you can remember what this is called, because I can't remember what it's called. The name of the weapon. We'll put the arm down for now. But a figure with heels is always a challenge for posing because it's difficult to get them to stand, I find. That's been my experience so far anyway. But there they are. There's the two Valkyries that we have so far compared side by side. As I mentioned, this one there's some scaling issues with this one. So we'll move her aside a little bit here. And we'll get Valkyrie up next to Rescue from the previous Endgame wave, and we'll throw up the Wasp. They have that really nice scene that I know some people really loved, where all of the ladies of the MCU get together and are trying to get the nano gauntlet to the van. So there you go, guys. There's 3 of those figures side by side. I would like to do more of them, but I don't want to mess anything up. Like I could get Captain Marvel, and even a Black Widow, but or even Nebula. I want to do it, but I don't have space. Like this is all the space that I have. So that is it, guys. That's it for this review. This figure stays. I like this figure. Articulation's fine. Now the challenge is going out and finding a white horse. Is it Shadowfax from the Lord of the Rings? A white horse, and then you got to find some wings to put on the horse so that she has her mighty steed. I hope Hasbro does not take this as an opportunity to repackage a figure we just got with a horse. That would be... I don't know. Now that I've said it, it kind of feels like that's exactly what they're going to do. You know what I mean? Like they've got the motorcycles and the scooters and stuff like that. I hope that that's not the case, but I kind of feel like that's exactly what they're going to do. They just put the figure out. They've got the sculpts ready to go. All they need to do now is sculpt the horse, and boom, they've got a deluxe rider pack like that, like with ease. So I don't know. Fingers crossed. I either find a horse. You guys can find yourselves some horses. Find a horse and just shoot it with some white spray paint. Slap some wings on it, and Bob's your uncle. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. That's it for this wave. Up next, stay tuned. We're going to build the Build-A-Figure, compare him to a couple of Thor figures that we have, and then we ride off into the sunset. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new here. I appreciate you coming to hang out and talk toys with me. Be excellent to each other, and we will see you next time.